Alright, welcome back. So, what is the plan currently? At the moment, I've got some ice cream. Yeah, I'm eating out of the tub. I thought the reason I was gonna do this, because why not? So, got a bit of ice cream, because I'm the ice cream man. Okay, that's good. Shit, let me just adjust. Should be a little bit better. Man, I have a little effect at the moment. We got a brush. Alright. Yeah, that's alright, I guess. So, basically, yeah, I'm just gonna eat all of this ice cream myself. Secondly, oh shit. Secondly, spoon fell in. Secondly, yeah, I want to do some live backtesting again. But overall, well, kind of think there was not much to do. One thing I noticed, writing this entire thing, is context. I've actually got a little bit better to understand context. So for instance, looking at this pair, it's bullish, right? And this is clear, and the target is going to be this high, right? So yes, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. There's opportunities everywhere, right? Now, what is this? Break up, break up, break up, break down. Reaccumulation, right? This, right? Break up, break up, break down, break up, break up. Could be seen as accumulation or reaccumulation. This, multiple breaks, break long, accumulation. Right? Model is bullish, simply. We've already established. That is how. But so basically, understand what you're looking for, essentially, which is going to be clearly this high, right? Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, what we're looking for. Okay, what we're looking for is some good context. Okay, and inside of this entire model, what do you call this? Accumulation, right? Now you could say reaccumulation maybe on a lower time frame, break up, break up, break up, break up, and then break down. And now we're delivering to what? This liquidity at the top, right? Simply, you know, so those SSCs inside of here. There's a potential area to look for more mitigations. So, you know, there's a lot to work with. So, you know, getting involved in this could be quite difficult to navigate, right? As we can see, again, if we want to look for a potential reaccumulation, we're actually looking to target down, right? We go on to 15 minute. Okay, what do we have? again, pretty much the same shit, right? We were expecting probably price to come down, or yeah, essentially. But ice cream. Is there anything to take? No. Look at that. See that? And this is where we've established something to not touch. Right? Just like that. So now, all I do is I sit, and yeah, it can go up. Great, because then I can potentially look for something else. But as we see, you know, even if we go back to this 5 minute, what do we really have? Right. Well, we have a potential SSC right here, okay. But on this 15 minute, we don't have anything now. Yes, sure, we can go on a 5 minute, and then we can start to see that it's basically broke up here once. Okay, it's basically liquidated and absorbed these lows, and then it started to break higher. So yes, this right here is an accumulation, stage 1. So at this point, yes, you are technically valid to look for longs. So inside of here, yes, I'd be happy to look for buys, right? However, as we can see, within that time that we were basically waiting for price to develop, we're done for the day, right? Unless we really wanted to trade it, but we're not touching it. Simply, even if we really want to, you know, there might be buy here. There could be. Let's see how it delivers from here. So again, if we go back to this, you know, as we created these bullish pushes in this supposed stage 1, we didn't get the push. And usually in the stage 1 to stage 2, in that environment, what you will see is price begin to actually push higher, not come back down and do that again, because now we're basically invalidating the stage 1 to our left, which means no, if we break, maybe, but we're done for the day, remember. And yeah, if you wanted to wait till fucking 3 PM, then sure. But again, there's nothing to take. Terrible price action, and this is why you have to stay out. Okay, you get these breaks, cool. I want to see mitigation inside of here to look for buys, right? Now I'm not actually going to take these, but I'm trying to show you that this works. Okay, as we come in, all we're looking for is validation, confirmation. So what are we looking for? And yes, this is fine, this is an absorption, this is okay, as long as we get some form of an impulse off of that, right? This, again, this is fine, but again, it's not strong enough in my opinion. I want to see something that shows volume, right? So again, we're pushing higher, but is there actual true volume? You could support this as the volume, or you could go into maybe a 5 minute and go, yep, there's volume in, right? So you can clearly say there's volume in those 15 minutes, whatever. So as you come around here, the expectation is to continue long, right? So what we're looking for is something like this, right? Waiting for it to come to a bit of a stop like this, and then take this buy right through, right? And then obviously this is UJ, so you're looking around 5 pips minimum, and that's it, right? And you let it do its thing. Now that's essentially all the confluence that I would use personally to take my trade. And as you can see, it fails, which is fine. You know, not always is it gonna completely explode and go up. As you can see, we're probably just wrong. Again, that's why sometimes you skip these sorts of days, because yes, we're probably right about it being buys, but you're gonna get taken out like in these terrible circumstances unless you got a really wide stop loss, and maybe not. Maybe stop loss is under here or underneath this swing low. I don't know what you're really aiming for, but yeah. And obviously as we continue, you know, the buys are buys are there. You might have been able to take some money out. Who knows? But yeah, there was nothing to take that day. Honestly, it was very uncertain. You don't really take stuff in those sorts of conditions. But yeah. Oh shit. My spoon. Oh, what? Oh, that's bright. Hold on a sec. Oh. Alright. Let's continue. So, 7, 8. Okay, cool. So, again, the expectation is that we're in a bullish environment, remember, and we're looking to deliver longs, right? Nothing strange. Brain freeze. Oh, can I brush it like that? Yeah, so the expectation is still going to be the same. Now, looking at this, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd probably want to see these highs up here get cleared before anything, which we just did. Oh my gosh. Now I'm excited. I'm looking for that. I mean, we're in that confirmation of long now, in my opinion. I wanted to see this, obviously what I just said, get cleared, which we just did. So now there's a bit more actual trending environment, I'd say. So let's continue. So off of this zone, we're getting a nice impulse. Now, personally, I would either wait for the new structure to present. So, for instance, say we get another impulse off of here, then sure, we can use that. But it looks like we're just absorbing, or potentially even creating some form of reaccumulation, where 1, 2 liquidations is completely okay, and then we might even come down and absorb this. So let's see what happens. So we come down, nothing happening, nothing occurring, nothing, not really taking anything, nothing to take. We're inside of this zone though, around here, we're looking for buyers, see what occurs. Part of the time is just going to be waiting for my trade, if it even sets up. Again, we got a nice impulse off of this, which is beautiful, and it's basically the absorption of this zone, so it's beautiful. And now what I'm actually looking for is the straight push through it. So basically buy stop through here. Right, invalid now. I don't like the way it's pushing down a bit more. I want to see another one create, otherwise no, I'm not taking. Because in my opinion, like things like that, just they don't support the momentum. So like, why am I going to take it now? There's momentum, so I might be able to. But let's see. It was. Alright, yep. I'll be happy to take this buy. No, it's actually going to be 5 bits. Technically on this phone. And what is the time for the day? 10:59. So, I mean, technically we could set a rule 5 minutes before session closes, we can close, because typically we're done, but it makes no sense to me. As long as it's booked before 11, in my opinion, I'm done. And yes, I'm still going to technically be looking at trades anyway throughout the day, so it's fine. It's not like I'm completely off the charts after 11, because I'm not. Oh, cold. It's very cold. Okay, see what's happening. Again, I don't really like how this is moving. If it's in a bullish environment, then I want to see some pushes, so I'm moving to break even. So we get taken out for the day. Honestly, probably would have moved a little bit above break even because it's a 400k account, so have to factor in obviously fees, which is a fucking joke. But yeah. On to the next day. We could be wrong about the longs as well, but that's just, I mean, yeah, there's some buys in there, so we weren't really wrong. But by the looks of things, off of this one, was it? I think we took the absorption. I think we took, how was it? I think we took the, no, it wasn't that one. It was when the money came in at this point, and then we took the buy through here. I think it was something like, was it this one? 1059. So this one, yeah. I think we took the buy through here. Stop loss around here. Yeah, and I think it was a good idea to probably take ourselves out, because you only end up running where 3R, so it doesn't even hit what we want, which I desired technically, like what is it, 5R at least. But you have to also understand that on a higher time frame, I have to use such a big stop loss, because the amount of money that you have to put in is fucking ridiculous. On a 400k, it's literally too much. My actual trade, which I used when I was on basically a lower account size, back when I was on that 25k, even the 10ks, you know, stop loss underneath there, probably would have got taken out, you know. But just look at the instead of 3R, it runs 8R, 9 technically. But yeah, let's move to the next day, see what we get. So far, we took a trade, break even. And yeah, now it's delivering beautifully. I'm eating this more than I'm trading. Alright. Done anyways. So let me just shit. Okay. Honestly, at this point, there's not really a high to take. I think we were aiming for this high over here. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I mean, we still have this high up here, waiting for delivery, so it's possible. Go to the 1 hour. Got a 2.0, or an S&D if you want to call it that, right here. Now personally, yes, this is clear accumulation. No fucking shit. So yeah, the expectation is still going to be these highs. Obviously the daily, again, it's bullish as fuck, obvious. It's 15 minute, let's see what we got. This is first thing in the morning, isn't it? So yeah, I wouldn't really. I mean, if there's something that gives me here like a like a 1 minute accumulation, then I could probably follow it. And everything is setting up nicely on this time frame, basically creating this. So if we start to break higher and higher, a couple breaks higher, then sure, I would love to take that long. So let's see what we get on the 1 minute. Otherwise, there's nothing to take. So let's see what we get. Okay, getting some beautiful breaks. I want to see these highs get cleared up here as well, to be honest. These clusters are all right, don't get me wrong, but I want to see some more. Otherwise, it's not enough confirmation for me. Okay, beautiful. It looks like we're starting to become in that transfer. And yeah, I want to see these highs get cleared one more time. Yep, okay. Again, this is going to be our new zone to look for. It can come lower and we're still expecting longs, okay? So, again, 2.0, I want to see some impulse, which we got on that one candle. Didn't really work. See what we get. Down to this. Let's see what we can get. Money's coming in. Okay. We can take the buy through basically this candle or this one up here, which I'm looking for this top one. Yeah. It's part of that correction, but it's fine, it's failed. Again, still expecting longs from here. So all we're doing is literally waiting. Even though you had to do technically break down, me personally, I see this as an accumulation. I mean, at this point, we're around an hour and 40 minutes into the session. Not really much I can look for, honestly. Nah, there's nothing. I don't think we're going to take anything this day either. Literally looks like shit. This is all we've done all morning, by the way. For the 2 hours I was on the charts. It was on 9 AM. So this was the session. From here to here, this is what price has done. It's done shit. It's done nothing. And this looks more like a distribution. But this looks more like an accumulation. But I want to see if I... And then again, I would set another thing, like if it breaks this high, then I'm going to look for longs. Because again, down here it still makes no sense, even though we understand that we're looking for longs here. If I was hopping on, I'd want to see these highs get cleared anyways, which we just did. And then obviously the session's over anyways for us. As you can see, it's 11. We could look for a long from down here. We don't really get it much. We get probably the absorption maybe. And then if we go, if we clear through these right now, I want to see it go across one more. Okay, that's fine. If we cleared through around here, that would have been our entry, but it's fine. You can enter like that on the candle close if you really wanted to. So, yep, that would be basically the position. And then, yeah, you'll just let it do its thing, right? And hopefully go up. But who knows? As you can see, it fails. Yeah, probably just price action being shit. But good thing we don't take trades after 11, right? I mean, I was looking to do 3 hour sessions, like from 8 till fucking 11, but I don't think that's going to be convenient for me. I'm just gonna... Yep, and notify anyway. Hehehe. Alright, yeah, so that day was pretty... It was alright, but again, this is why I say so many fucking times. You can become a buy, and like, I'm not, like, you've literally just seen me through this entire thing. Like, that was buys. There was literally buys for the entire thing. But the context and the way it's presented is terrible. It's terrible for my system, you know. So is there any setups for me? No. Do I care if I haven't been able to catch this move? No. Because at the same time, like, you can't always just be there. You can't literally, like, what time did this occur? This occurred at 1 PM. And you can't always be there on the chart at 1 PM. Or you can't always be the chart at 2 in the morning or midnight, right? You can't always be on the chart at 12 AM. You can't always be on the chart from 9 AM till 1 PM. UK time, obviously. You can't be on the chart at 1 AM. Like, you can't always be on the chart to catch these moves, obviously. So it doesn't matter, regardless of what occurs. It does not matter, right? You have to be able to capitalize on what's occurring at your time. So that's it. And again, this day looks like shit. I wouldn't touch it, right? It could have been a reaccumulation. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted something more. And yes, we actually respecting this. So I want to probably see accumulation occur into here. So let's see what we get on the 1 hour. So we did come down. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7. So So if we were to do 3 hours, this is how it looks, okay? So we hop on, oh shit, let's undo this. Right, our zone's going to be, let me highlight it real quick, just so I can get a better understanding of my position. Okay, cool. 8 AM hits, right? Probably at this point I'm not even touching it, I'm probably fast asleep, but let's just say. I'm just going to sit there, I'm not going to do much, because if we look on the 5 minute, what do we really have? Nothing. What do we really have? What do we actually have? Nothing. I want to see these get probably broken, and I want to probably see some structure push higher. But if we start to break down now, I'm gonna have to wait a long time. And a long time could be an hour or 2 hours or even 3 hours, 4 or 5 hours, right? We don't know. We just wait until something occurs, right? This is beautiful, right here. This is what I wanted. I wanted to see these pushes higher. This is exactly what I want. And when I see stuff like this, yes, I'm going to obviously be like, oh, now I'm going to buy in or something because it makes sense, right? It didn't make sense before. You're not going to do it here because there's lack of confidence. There's not enough for me to go, yeah, we're going to buy. Because there's just not enough, right? Maybe after you broke these highs, after you've basically doubled MB'd up, maybe you could go, okay, double MB has a 60% chance of holding or something like that. Let's take my chances. Sure. But personally, no. I don't really like to play those odds. Yeah. So now we're actually looking for longs. So we got a nice bit of an impulse. We got some form of correction and a breakthrough. So it actually looks something similar to basically this 2.0 here, right? This impulse, this correction, this, and then this, right? Which is basically the as we all know it, the impulse, the correction, right? And then the candle basically corrected, came up, right? And then it went sideways, and then you take the buy through here. So basically, this as a buy, and obviously your stop loss has to be 5 pips on a 400k account, is valid. Obviously you're really fucking reaching because you're having to reach so far up for price to go, but it's fine. That's all part of how it is and how you trade. We might only be looking to take these highs, and then we might come go and take ourselves out, right? Sometimes you have to understand the higher time frame a little bit better, right? But as we can see, we're up about 10k, not too bad. See if we can possibly get a continuation. We might just get taken out. Again, it doesn't bother me. I'm just looking to stick to my rules. So up about 15, 12, 13, not really much. 20,000, which is our 1 to 5. We take off 50%. We move our position to break even, like always, right? And what do? We look on here and go, okay, 10R, right? So what do we do now for the day? Oh, you want to know what I do? I literally just go. I fuck off, right? I literally just fuck off. I get out. I literally disappear. I'm like, fuck this. I'm out. The fucking chart can do what it wants. It's always going to do what it wants anyways. But I'm just fucking dashing out, right? Let's see what happens anyways. Look what happens. Take full TP. Oh my god. Does it go higher? It goes higher. Oh my gosh. We could have got 13. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I could have got 13R. Look how much money I made. Went from $160 because it's a break even to fucking 32k. Are you not happy with 32k? Right? Of course you are. That's my month. I'm done for the month, by the way. How much did that, did I take any losses throughout that? Took a break even. You could count that as a loss for commissions or whatever, if you really wanted to. Anything else? Right? We literally made 32k. What? That's about 8 or 9R. I think it's about 8 point something % gain on the account. Because obviously if you do the math, we'll basically do 32 divided by 4, right? That gives you 8. So we got 8%. We're up 8% on the account, right? On a 400k account. Everything we have looked into, obviously the pips, the spread, all of that bullshit, we've all accounted for. So yeah, when I talk about fucking, making 80, 100,000 in a month, yes, it's probably not going to happen, but it's definitely possible, because you can't predict what's going to occur in the market. You can't just go and say there's going to be a fucking, you're going to literally hit a 10R, 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 10, like after each other. Because if I hit this trade 3 more times, right, I'm already up 100k. And let's say I do that in the next 2 weeks, I've hit 100k month, right? So it's definitely possible. This is the thing when it comes to trading. And yeah, on a lower account size, you might be like, oh, I'm on a lower account, blah blah. Or you might just say, I'm lucky. Go ahead and say, I'm lucky. I don't really give a shit. I don't need to prove. I'm literally doing this for my own sort of purposes, right? I'm doing it so that I can like retain the information better for myself. Like I'm presenting it in a specific way that actually shows that things are doable and things are possible, as long as you take the time to actually understand it, take the patience, don't rush into trades. Like we said, this is actually, if you really look at it, this is probably one of the best streams / videos that's got a lot of information in it, and you've seen exactly how, even though, right, I don't even know where the fuck we were, even though we were down here, we were down here, by the way, look at this, we were down here, this is where we started, right, this is where we start, right, I can't really do this on the mouse, but yeah, this is where we started. I can't even write on here, but sure, this is where we started, right, and on the stream, I'm pretty sure. And we were saying, yeah, we did the overall observation. Okay, cool, buys, blah blah blah, cool, right, awesome. Look at that. We just caught a tiny bit of the move, but that doesn't matter, by the way. The point is, like, we didn't even take any of these buys up, but we took the buy here. And we still made more than enough money to feed your family, to feed your family's family, whatever, which makes no sense. But point is, yeah, that made no sense. Point is, it's possible. It's all possible, and you don't need to rush. And obviously, that's where professionals actually get segregated from the majority of traders, because the majority of traders, as you know, would actually look to take trades everywhere they can fucking see, right? They'll hop on, and by the way, remember when I was like, okay, we're looking for buys in here potentially, but remember when we went on to this 1 minute, and then we started seeing what we wanted to see, and we started to see these breaks here, and then we started to see this break here, and this right here showed me that this accumulation was actually occurring, and as we broke these highs again, as we started to MB cluster up and then support this 2.0, there was a very high confluence anyways in this going up, especially in the already trending environment. There was very little against me, and there was a very high probable trade. Simple, right? It's very fucking simple. But yeah, something like that once a month is literally set. But yeah, I'm doing this now, honestly. It's 10 o'clock, I don't really want to be on this all night. No point really. Got work tomorrow, I'm going to be at work at 3 PM. A bit unlucky for me, but yeah, it is what it is. I fucking love trading, by the way. I fucking love it with passion. And yeah, it pays a lot, because this is literally a multi-million dollar skill, pound skill, whatever. Right? The point is, you can make millions from it through very simple strategies, and it doesn't matter if you trade support and resistance. It doesn't matter if you trade fucking the ICT concept. It doesn't matter if you fucking trade imbalances. It doesn't matter if you trade fucking supply and demand zones. It doesn't necessarily matter how you trade. It's all a matter of expected value and how you basically take it from there, and also the patience, how to take losses, all this sort of shit. There's more to trading than most people see, and that's where you kind of go into it, and the actual experience and the time that you put into it will actually develop the skills to actually being profitable. But again, that comes with time and a lot of hard work and a lot of I can't remember what the word is, but yeah, discipline. This isn't something that's for everyone, by the way. I'm not saying you're going to be profitable it's definitely possible. You know, so I guess just don't doubt yourself. You'll be good. Stick to one sort of concept. You know, whether it's support and resistance, fucking flag patterns. I don't know what they're called. These fuckers where they're like they're fucking patterns, and then when price breaks through it, right? Let's see if this works. And we've got a little triangle pattern. We've got a little breakthrough. I'd wait for another candle to be a bit clearer. You can take a buy through here. You can either protect this low or protect fucking this zone here and just let it do its thing, right? And yeah, see what occurs. Takes you out. How far does it run? Around one. Okay, probably would have lost this one. But yeah, the point is, take these little flag patterns. Wait for a breakout in this. So price comes up and breaks out. There we go. It breaks out. Don't know if you can see that. You can put your stop loss here. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Take the buy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how motherfuckers trade these days. Doesn't really affect me, but yeah, like this. Look at this, beautiful. It's rising along here. We're getting very tight around here. This is how some people trade, by the way. And then if it breaks through, impulse. I want to see actual volume come through. So right now we're kind of just below. It's fine. And then bang, an impulse through. Personally, I wouldn't even take that now. This is invalid. So wait for a new one. But you know, look, you can do the same shit. Look, line, line, right? Look at this. See if this works. Okay, I want to see a nice push through it though. Okay, it's going down. It's failed. Okay, on to the next. See if we can get anything. And then I'm actually going to stop. Okay, cool. So now we can create a new one. And this is just a simple thing. And by the way, I would never suggest doing this, but I'm just showing that it's possible. Okay, cool. Hold on. One more. Kind of seeping below it now. Something like this. Kind of going around. Yeah. See what we get. It's getting very tight. Alright, there's a lot of movement. Let's see what can happen. See what happens. Does it break out? Bang. Right, take the buy. Right, put it under here. Doesn't really fucking matter to me. Right, take this and let it run. Right. I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly. But something like this can happen inside of a bullish environment. Just find something that's bullish. It's been going up. Find something like this. Right. Maybe wait for one or two breaks down, like this, in terms of a reaccumulation model. Right, and then literally just take this triangle pattern. Right, and look at this shit. Okay, so you've just made, let's see, 1 to 13. You're gonna go any higher? Nope. Okay, so you've made a 1 to 13. Say you use 400k. You've just made someone's salary within 24 hours. Right. By the way, what did we do? What did we base this trade off of? Bullish environment, reaccumulation model. Basically, in retard terms, breaks up, one breakdown, maybe the liquidation of that, right? And then we're getting tight with this triangle pattern or whatever you want to call it. Down here, you see this? That's what we did. And then when price actually goes with the candle and it goes up, literally just take the buy through it, let it do its thing, right? And that's it. Obviously deliver to this high. That's it. And you can do that with a simple fucking pattern. Seems crazy, don't it? Seems fucking absolutely wild. Look at it. We literally took this buy right here. Took the close as well. Just like that. And it just delivers. Because it doesn't matter how you trade. It doesn't matter if you trade fucking any. You don't. It doesn't matter what concept you have learned in the past or how you do it. It just matters about consistency and being patient and all that shit. So again, you can be a very good trader by literally just doing the easiest shit. But yeah, I'm learning this now. Hopefully this was good content. I think it was. Yeah. Gonna need to get some sleep soon. Ready for work. I think it's 9 hour shift tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Had delivery, so it might even be 10 hours. It's gonna be wild. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, peace and love, motherfuckers.